In December this year, the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs announced that the government was ready to hold LC1 and 2 elections in January 2017. Minister Kahindo Tafire also announced that voting would be by lining up behind a candidate of one's choice to reduce the cost of the elections from the 550 billion shillings budgeted for a secret ballot to 37 billion shillings. But as the election date draws closer, it has dawned on government officials and legislators that the polls cannot be held without amending a number of electoral laws.
The minister brought an amendment. I was here in 2012. We did that amendment. Again, it was too expensive. We had another amendment in 2015. And that's when we actually decided as Parliament to go back to the lining up method.
However, these changes raise a number of questions. Key among them is how candidates will be nominated, how the nominated candidates will effectively conduct campaigns, and how the voters will confirm their names on the registers in such a short time. The chairman of the local government committee in Parliament, Raphael Majezi, says such fears are unfounded.
You're no longer talking about ballot papers, you're not talking about all these other costs that go into the election. But the other thing is transparency. You also have this argument saying, hey, at the village level, why do you want to confuse your candidates? You say I support you, you say I support you, whom do you support? So time comes and you need to show exactly why are you running away from it?
Majezi also told NTV why they intend to reduce the days of displaying the voters' register to only 2 and the campaign period from 7 days to 1.
The minister is saying the voters are known. These are the voters here at the village. And they have been the ones who voted just last year. Why don't we take only 2 days to display the voters' register instead of 21 days? The minister is proposing, and I believe that's cabinet, that we reduce this time to only 1 day. That you give the chairman, whoever wants to campaign, at least 1 day to do that. Why? Because they are known. This is a village. This is their chairman. They can distinguish you from that one.
He also says the committee was tasked to find out if the proposed amendments are applicable.
Tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday, we'll be interfacing as a committee with the Minister of Local Government, with the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, with the Minister of Gender, and the Minister of Finance on this. And then Friday, we've opened it up to the public to engage the committee on this.
The discussions will help generate answers to some key areas like elections of women councillors and those representing people with disabilities. We also sounded out to the ordinary people on the streets about the proposed local government amendment bill.
Abantu babera bangi abalala tebasobola gumiikiriza kuba nange sobola gumiikiriza line nesimbe mu mabega w'omulala n'omabega w'omulala.
Abalonda baba bakukyalo awo wennyini abantu babeera bataano ng'ebali balondedde ekyalo kyonna kiba kimala ne balina kumulwa lumala.
Uganda has not conducted elections for LC1 and LC2 for the last 15 years. The last one was held in 2001 before the country shifted from the one-party movement system to the multi-party system of governance. Walter Mwesije, NTV.